Hello, hello. Welcome to the start of round 3. Currently just waiting for everybody to load up. But we should be on the way. And timers. We'll put it on the stream soon for now. Starting stream soon now. Just waiting for everybody to be in. And yeah, but I'm hoping it's gonna be a good race tonight. Bahrain, I quite like Bahrain. It's a good opening track. So it is, yeah, it should be interesting. All the drivers are pretty good. So we'll see who wins this one. But as of now, it is going to be quite a wait, quite boring, maybe. Just while we wait for the auto drivers to come in, waiting for the go-ahead, Mr. Cap. Once we get the go-ahead, I will put the stream on. I'll take it off the starting soon. And yeah, then the fun begins. But yeah, round 3. I missed round 1. This is only the second commentary I've done because I missed round 1. We didn't have a commentator for the Pacific Open PC. But yeah, the times it does start at 8:30 instead of 8 o'clock because I work every second weekend, so they pushed it back to 8:30 so I could commentate the races. Nick, good to see you. Long time no see. Yes, it's been a long week. Long week leading up to Bahrain. And I'm very excited because I quite like Bahrain. A lot of technical spots, a lot of fast straights for overtaking, 3 DRS zones. So we'll make for some very interesting racing tonight. Styler, funny man. But yeah. Oh, hold on. Gulch. These Gulch. I just have to jump out of the game real quick. I just have to down a Grog and you'll be alright. Yeah. She'll be alright. I just had to back out of the game because I had to adjust my graphics and I had to restart the game to adjust the graphics. So Mr. Cap's gonna flick another invite my way. And we'll get going from there. That's if the app wants to work, because sometimes F1 2021 doesn't like loading. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I just had to put it, for the stream's sake, I put the graphics on ultra low, just so. Starlight, yeah, it should be sorted. Me and Mr. Cat were sorting it out yesterday. We did a test stream on my personal channel. Just seeing what the resolution would be like. So it's only sitting at 30 FPS. So it's lower, but the lag should not be as bad as it was last time. For stream's sake, I'm hoping it's not as bad as last time, but yeah, it should be pretty sweet. Yeah, like I said, we were fooling around with it yesterday. I think it was a lot to do with frames and NBN. Yeah, but it was a fair bit of it was a bit of frame drop, but we dropped the graphics so the frames wouldn't drop as bad as they were. All right, we'll be starting soon. I think there's a couple issues. Well, yeah, I think I have NVENC on. I'm pretty sure I have NVENC on. That's generally what I run with. Yeah, but should be sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just waiting for an invite. And then we'll be back in interview and exhaust. Just keeping an eye on invites. I think we're just waiting for someone. Someone's game crashed, I think. I don't know. Kind of just, yeah, waiting around. Alrighty, we're going in now. Let's go. F2 for spectating. Alright. Sorry, Russian. Okay, here we go. Short qualifying. Alright, let's go, lads. We're in. Yes, sir, we are spectating. Yeah, graphics are low, but it should be good for the stream. What are the controls again? Oh, there's two of those. F1's my spectator menu. Okay. Broadcast, there it is. Okay, we can actually use the broadcast camera now because it doesn't look horrific anymore. But we are on board with everyone coming out for their outlap. Oh, shazza. Sorry, I had to get comfy. JS44 we are on board with in the Williams. Look at those brakes, bright orange. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Everybody mainly coming out for their out laps right now, but should have some people on flying laps very soon. What one is it? That one. We'll drop that, because I'm pretty sure I'll remember what the controls are. Stream looks fine. Good stuff. Yeah, we shouldn't have too many problems now, hopefully. Oh, looks like we have some guys on flying laps. Yeah, we got 3 guys on flying lap. We got Rudy here, Rudy Kronstrom on a flying lap in the AlphaTauri. Oh, we got a yellow flag, sector 3. Ivsky EXE has loaded. Styler. But we do have some new drivers in. Couple new drivers. I think Wild Ackerman is new. I think we've got Alex Dixon as well. I think they are new as well. And there's someone else. Because we only had 17 before. I think there's only 2 new drivers, but I'm pretty sure they are the new ones. I don't really keep in touch. But yes, these are our drivers. Still a yellow flag, sector 3. What is the go with that? Someone spun? Oh, we got a fastest lap, 128.550 so far. We have someone. We had a car back there. I do not know who stopped, but that was a yellow flag. And here we go. Liquefied is a 126.723. It was very close, very close. Just not quite to getting Rudy, who sets a 126.702. We got Ouch My Chin in the Red Bull. JS44. We got Andrea Cortez setting a 26.680. Nice lap there. But we got Gulch. Out My Chin. I know how to pronounce his name now. It's Gulch. We've got everybody setting times, left, right, centre, but we'll go on board with Ouch My Chin. Who is keen for Monza tonight? Me with Daniel Ricciardo on the front row. Beautiful stuff. Here we go, Ouch My Chin, DRS zone, coming across the line now to put P7. Provisional P7 so far. We've got HMS GameSpike, provisional pole. 126.301 is the time to beat so far. Can any of our other drivers get close? We've got another driver coming through past the start finish, and he goes 12th fastest. With now we got Mr. Cap TV coming up through the 3rd sector now. Everyone going into pits. Coming down straight, coming down to turn 14 and 15. Clips the curb there a little bit. No, he's coming in. It's an in lap for Mr. Cap. MJ Online also coming through. But currently time to beat 126.301. A beautiful time from the Ferrari of HMS GameSpy. Can anybody top that off? I reckon PPR might top that off. PTR's been doing very well. 126.059 from MJ Online. A beautiful lap. We've still got a Sector 3 yellow. I'm not sure what that's about. Whether that's people on outlaps or what. But, oh, beautifully negotiated that corner. I think he's... Here we go. PPR. Let's watch. Let's see. He's coming to the line now. Pushing through the 3rd DRS zone. And it's a 125.406. That is a time and a half to beat. Will we see anybody top that off? I hope we do. Because that was a beautiful, beautiful lap right there. But we got a lot of people coming on out laps. We got Rudy on the softs. We got everybody on softs. Everybody will be out on softs. short quali so you can afford to use as many softs as you need. Rudiger's coming through turn 10. Nice, and he's cruising. We got Terminator, but we've got 3 people who haven't set times currently. Terminator moves up to P11. But so far, it looks like it's going to be a Williams and a Mercedes on the front row so far. We got Mystic. Oh, we got people coming out. We got a Red Bull coming out. We got Alex Dickinson. I think Alex is a new name. I don't think I saw that name last race, so I think that's a new one. And I think Wild Ackerman's definitely a new one, sitting P13. I think this would 124.908. That's even quicker. What do we reckon, guys? Can we have anybody? Can anybody top off PTR's time here? I reckon it's going to be a very, very hard to top that time. Very fast, very nice. But we will find out soon enough. Got a lot of people on outlaps. We'll see who's driving. Rudy is coming through. He's coming through turn 4 there. Out to turn 8 through to 9 and 10. Can Rudy better P6? Even though P6 isn't a bad place to start, can we see an improvement? Second DRS zone. Bit of short shifting. We haven't seen anybody move up the standings just yet, but we do. Oh, we have 2 Alpines, P4 and 5. Nice to see the Alpines up there. Can the AlphaTauri top this off? We are about to find out. Coming down the back straight, up to turn 14 and 15, braking just before the 50 meter marker. On the curb, DRS zone, coming across the line for P3, second row of the grid. Provisional P3 with 8 minutes 28 seconds left in the session. Liquefied betters that. 126, 123. Betters Rudy, so those two are partnered together on the second row of the grid. Can we have anybody top that? Go even faster? I reckon we might. GameSpot's gone for another one. Negotiating turn 11, coming through 12 and 13 right here. Shifting down to third to get that bit of rotation and probably just the grip, so they don't bog down either. We're still waiting for times from Mr. Cap and that Aston Martins. But here we go, HMS GameSpy coming across the line for P2, front row of the grid, 125.757. That was a beautiful out. That was a beautiful lap. I think Andreas just went for a lap, 26, nearly 26 on the dot. Is this a fast lap? We'll find out. Oh, we've got a couple of out laps. How about we go to the drivers that haven't set times yet? Alex Dickinson just set a 131.601. Mr. Cap starting a lap. Well, let's go on board with him. Coming up to turn 4. Staying in 4th gear. He's on the mediums. Interesting choice of tyre. Most people are going for the softs with the mediums. You gotta see if you can start on mediums, then all power to ya. Go long with the mediums and then end with the softs, and that could be a really good strat to work with. Oh yeah, I can put the maps on for sure. Ooh. No, not this way. Is that good? Yep. No worries. No worries at all. We've got all that sorted. But here we go. Mr. Cap on the mediums. And just behind his teammate. I probably shouldn't have the gap. Should probably have the actual fastest lap. There we go. Again, it's sorted. Most people taking softs. Gulch and Mr. Cap taking the medium strat in the McLarens. But I think is Norfolk. Actually, if I read correctly today, I'm pretty sure he had a qualifying ban. I'll have a look. Really coolly. I think there was something about it today from. Yeah, so penalty. So has a qualifying ban from tonight, and they were permitted to complete one installation lap, and that's it. So they will be starting from the back of the grid. They will start from P19. I think we are missing a driver tonight. I think we're missing the second Haas driver, Slimy. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Slimy we're missing. But yeah, I think that's the only penalties we've seen today. That explains why the Aston's not coming out. Is this PPR setting another lap? They're trying to get a better lap? Oh, that's even quicker. 124.739. This gets better and better. Yeah, a lot of people in the pits. DJ Limp Dick coming in. We got Ivsky EXE. I think they're going around for another lap. Sitting P10. We've got 3 minutes of the session, so we've got plenty of time for like at least 2 more laps from everybody. We got George on mediums as well. I think the medium strategy is to go long. They would be, if they're starting on mediums, they'd be looking to go long into the start of the race and end on the faster tire. That way they can make up ground at the end with overcut or undercut, and it depends how they play the strategy. But I think here we go. Ivsky EXE coming across the line now to better by 1 position. 0.003 better than King. Not much in it between these two. That was crazy. But I think King is going out for another lap, so interesting to see what the standings look like at the end of the race. But here we go. We have the Haas of Liquify going for another lap. On 1 lap, we've got the 1 lap old softs, very fresh softs. Oh, and a bit of a spin. Just pushed it a bit too hard through that corner there. It's a bit unlucky. But I think they should have enough time if they can get it going again. They should, if they can get around in time, they should be able to get another lap in. But we have Wild Ackerman. Oh, Terminator. What's happened here? Terminator's out of qualifying. I just blocked him out. Anyway, Wild Ackerman. I think they might be on an... I don't know what's going on there. They might be on an outlap. But... got yellows everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Ivsky is on an in-lap. Is King set another time? Are they setting another time? Looks like they're going relatively slow. You might have drivers coming in on in-laps, and that might be it. But I don't know what's happened to Terminator. Did he hit the wall? Did he just retire? I didn't see any prompts saying what happened. Oh. King letting the Haas through on a flyer. Well, the Haas is going for another flyer. I think we've got King going for another flyer here. That's coming out of 15. DRS zone. Can he get close enough to get a tow? I don't think so. Good grip out of there. Pushing through coming up turn 4. Nice grip out of there and liquefied, letting the Mercedes through. You have to lift off there a bit because you need the rotation through that sector. It's a bit of a tricky sector sometimes, and if you hit the curbs, you lose a lot of time through 5 and 6. And coming through 9 and 10, beautiful through 10. You can gain and lose a lot of time through 10 depending on how you take that corner. If you get a nice wide line straight onto the apex, you can get a very nice rotation through. The curbs are not forgiving at Bahrain. Just gotta sometimes just avoid them at all times. Up turn 12, coming through 13 now. Turn 12 is another tricky one. If you're on a bit of a harder compound of tyres, you can feel a bit of slip through there, so lifting is advised. Sometimes there's a bit of experience. And coming through 15, we are coming through. This will be the last lap for King, and he improves to P8. A beautiful lap. Everybody will be finishing up their laps. DJ Limpdick coming across the line now for P2. 125.543. That is a stunning lap. But we have a lot of drivers coming through. Whoa, was that Andreas just absolutely smashing the curb there? Andreas just pushing like a madman right now. And a lot of drivers are finished up. Bit of scrubbing there. Maybe a little lockup. Yeah, you got to be careful on that corner there. Turn 12s can be very, very... Oh, a bit wide there. Very wide, actually. HMS GameSpy sitting in P3. Can Andreas better the time? It looks like it's invalidated for... Yep. It's an invalidated lap for Andreas, so it'll be P4. Andreas, second row of the grid, not a bad effort at all. This looks like the grid order. We have got PPR on pole position, a beautiful lap of 124.739. What a lap. DJ Limpdick starting next to him. The HMS GameSite and Andrea Cortez starting on the second row of the grid next to each other. MJ Online and Rudy Kronstrom. Mercedes and the Alpha Tauri. 5 and 6. Liquefied and King P7, P8. The Haas and the Mercedes. The Red Bull of Ouch My Chin and Wild Ackerman's Alfa Romeo. I got that right. It's an Alfa Romeo. P9 and 10. 11 and 12 is Ivsky EXE and JS44 starting back in 12th. Andrea's goated. I agree. I quite like Andrea. He's pretty goddamn good. We have P13, Rudigers and Terminator, the Red Bull and Ferrari, be starting down the back there. Gulch and Mr. Cap on the medium strat, and P15 and 16, George and Alex Dickinson starting 17 and 18, and is Norfolk starting at the back of the grid due to a penalty from last race. So now the grid is set. It'll be interesting to see who is going to take the win on this race. I'm keen to see. How keen are we all, people? How excited are we to see this race? I know I'm fairly excited. It's going to be a good race. Why am I in a car? Wait, what's happened? It's put me in a car. What's happened here? Oi. I'm supposed to be a spectator. How's it done this? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to message Andrea. Oh no, Andrea, Mr. Cat. It's put me in the Haas. Why has it done this? Okay, so... we're just gonna leave it. Yeah, we are gonna retire lap 1. We'll just leave it in pause so it does the formation lap for me, because I don't know the controls for PC. I usually use controller or my steering wheel, but yeah, I'm gonna retire and spectate. I wish I was replacing the missing house. I'd love to race, but I missed entry evaluation for racing and shit, so that's why I'm commentating instead. But yeah, I'll just we'll just stay here so it does the formation lap for me, and actually, hold on. Quickly while it's in this, I'll have a look at what the controls are for keyboard. What one's to go? Accelerates A, brake and reverses Z. That is stupid. Oh, it's alright. If we just pause it, it'll go. It'll take off for me. Yeah, I think it's because... well, it didn't do it last time. I don't know why it's done it this time, but last time it didn't do this. It didn't put me in a spare car, but this time it's put me in a Haas, so... weird. Very weird. Yeah. We're gonna miss the start because I'm gonna be in the start. This is odd. Ivsky is a threat for Andre. You reckon? I reckon. It's gonna be a very close race, but we're lining up on the grid. I've done a sick burnout. I don't even know which is the clutch. Waiting for players. Space is the clutch. Alright. Retire me, please. Did it? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Sorry you missed the start of that, but PPR taking the lead very quickly. And he's off. Already pulled an 8/10 gap in GameSpite. GameSpite pushing hard to try and make up the time. That was very fun. But we have GameSpite and we got have we got a safety car? We've got a full caution yellow. Yeah, we've got a full... alright, we've got a full course yellow. it doesn't say whether it's virtual safety car or not, but that is interesting. First lap. We'll put the lap data on there. Well, we've got 5-second penalty for Wild Ackerman, MJ, and Liquefied, so no idea what that's for. Oh, yeah, probably because I left, of course. Oh, my bad. Oh, here we go. Predicted lap strategies. There you go. There's the pit stop strategies for yous. We'll put that on. Drive through. It's a virtual safety car, and King has gone no drive through penalty speeding under VSC. Apologies to everyone who gets a penalty. That is because the game decided to put me in a Haas. Yeah, any of you guys who watch this back, I do apologize. I blame the game, not me. But we've got the green. We've got the green again. Virtual safety car's over, and PPR is just taking off. But we got a 5-second penalty for George, who's speeding in the pit lane, coming into the pit lane early. Are we changing strategies? We've got a lot of drivers coming into the pits early for a change in strategy. That is weird. What are we changing on to, everybody? Question of the day. Oh no, everybody's serving their penalties. That's what's going on. We got wing changes. We got penalties being served. Mediums going on. We got George with another 5-second penalty because they were speeding in the pit lane. Oh, here we go. We got a prediction. Ouch My Chin will surprise everyone and be one of the top drivers. Well, we will have to wait and see. We got another penalty for Liquefied. Not sure what that's for. But let's go on board with PPR, who is just flying out ahead here on the back straight. 7-second gap on Rudy Kronstrom. And Rudy is pulling quite a gap on Mr. Andrea Cortez. Mr. Cap capitalized on those pit stops, sneaking into P4 there, with his teammate Gulch sitting back in P12, and that's an overtake. Look at that. These two... Oh, Andrea coming in early. Are we seeing a strategy change? Change to the mediums? Yes, we are. It's a change to the medium tyre. And maybe a front wing change as well, because I can't quite see what was going on there. So maybe they had a front wing change. But Mr. Cap said we've got a couple pit stops. Andrea came in for the mediums. Ivsky in the pits. DJ Limpdick in the pits, starting from P2 and now dropped down to P14. But we have PPR leading. Rudy second, Mr. Cap here sitting P3. Some beautiful driving. We got Liquefied, George with penalties, a lot of changes to mediums. Is DJ Limpdick opting for a hard strategy? So we've got DJ Limpdick on the hards. Fresh set of hards. He could go long. Could nearly go, probably go the whole race on them if you're daring. If your tyre management's good, you could probably get a set of hards to go to the end of the race, but I wouldn't know, I'm terrible. But that's a fastest lap for our race leader, PTR, a 128. And we got Liquefied with a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings, so that's some corner cutting. Not what we like to see, but we got DJ Limpdick not far behind Liquefied here. Could we see a move in the next DRS zone? DRS... Oh, is DRS active? No, yes it is. DRS is active. Alrighty, so pushing hard. Getting close, not quite. Might get him on the next straight. He's on the harder compound on tyres, so a bit of a disadvantage to the medium compound, the softer. The kind of mid ones. A lot of overtaking going, a lot of mixed strats. I DNF'd. It's all going on tonight. It's crazy. Anyway, here we go, coming up to the next DRS zone. Could we see an overtake? Let's watch. He's got overtake and the DRS going. Nice slipstream going here. We've got Is Norfolk retiring from the session. And it's a full course caution. Safety car is out. And that is so unfortunate for DJ Limpdick. You would have had, I reckon you would have had that overtake. Nearly. But it is a full course caution. Safety car is out with that retirement. And here we go. We've got a strategy change from PTR. Coming in to get those soft tyres off. There's no point being on them anymore. So, change in strategy. We've got JS44 Ouch My Chin. They're moving up because of the D and F. Rudy Kronstrom, same idea, but we've got the mediums on here. We'll have the mediums on Rudy. Mr. Cap capitalizing on that. Haha. Oh, and got everybody. He's taking P1. Ooh, hopefully effective P1 maybe, but a lot of people coming in to get those softs off and the mediums on. Got a bit of warming. Everybody's got to keep the tires warm around the back of the red Mercedes safety car. I want to see the Aston Martin safety car. I don't know why they always go the Mercedes. Give me the Aston Martin and I'll be happy. Ouch My Chin will surprise everyone. I hope so. We got Alex Dickinson in the pits. Oh, have they gone for a soft strat? Liquefied. Oh no, they're going for medium. Medium? Soft? I know, but they've dropped to the back of the grid. Is the softs a good call? I want to say the softs isn't a good call for now. I think everybody changing to the mediums and getting a fresh set of mediums is the call. Then go long. And then possibly chuck a fresh set of softs on the end. Mr. Cap. I don't know whether the people on 4-lap old tyres will have to go for another stop. I'm assuming it's going to be another stop for them. But we are just waiting for the grid to bunch back up. Once we get the bunch up and ready to go, we are... yeah. It will be fun again. I need to move. Oh, I need to sit up. Oh. Sorry. Oh. That's better. Sorry, I'm burning in my room. It is too hot. I got the fan on and it's doing nothing for me. I can hear someone revving in the back. Yep, I think PCR is trying to burn some excess fuel. By the sounds of things, that's generally why. Oh, we got game swipe with a penalty. I might just go to the broadcast so we can see everyone. Oh, look at this beautiful shot. How's the stream looking, everyone? Looking better than last time? I hope so. I hope so for your sake. It's looking better on my side. It looks very pixelated, but it's watchable for the most part on my end. Hopefully you are enjoying the experience. Good to hear, guys. Good to hear. Ducking and weaving. Getting the heat into those tyres. Getting the carcass and surface temperatures up. Heard PTR revving it before. I reckon trying to burn some excess fuel so the car's not so heavy. I mean, that's what I'd do. And Mr. Cap TV running with a number 13. Pasta Maldonado's old number 13 there. King Pasta Maldonado's number on the McLaren, number 13. It's a beautiful number. Can't go wrong with the Venezuelan. Oh god. Anyway, this is... oh, safety car is in this lap. Here we go. We're getting ready for the restart. Everybody bunching up. Everybody is bunched up. Everybody's ready to go. Revving it. And ducking and weaving. Ferrari of Terminator looking to scythe past these guys. Looks like PTR is getting very, very anxious for the start. Looks like they want to go. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Here we go. Restart. No overtaking till the green flag drops. And the green flag has dropped. And look at this. PTR all over Mr. Cap. Side by side into turn 1. And that is a late braking maneuver for PTR. That is beautiful stuff right there. Mr. Cap dropping back out of that fight. Letting him go. He's on the fresher tyres. He's got more speed behind him. And he's off. Mr. Cap is falling behind with Rudy Kronstrom not far behind him. Terminator dropping down to 4th with Rodriguez pushing up to 5th with Gulch. George King. GameSpy dropped to 9th. A lot of drivers dropping from their different positions, but we have 2 drivers on different strats. One on the hards. DJ Limpdick, that safety car would have been good. He would have been able to maintain his tyres, so he might be looking to go long and go to the end of the race. That way he doesn't have to stop again, whereas the mediums might have to stop again. Well, probably will have to stop again, but it looks like we've got a yellow flag. A lot of drivers dropping. Someone dive-bombed. I swear I just saw Ivsky just move right up the grid then. Or did JS, I think something's happened to JS, maybe he spun. I'm not quite sure. But, I think Gulch has dropped. We got the two, Wild Ackerman and MJ online. Wild Ackerman pushing into the F1 points. Everybody gets points in the race, but in the F1's case, he's pushed into the points. I think it's points all the way up until... Someone remind me, it's points up to like P15 or something, is it not? I can't really remember. But Andrea's moving up. We might go to a broadcast camera so we can catch all the action. But we are focusing on Gulch here. He was pushing up on Wild Ackerman. He wants that position. But JS44 coming into the pits and speeding in the pit lane. 5-second penalty. Liquefied also in the pits. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe a bit of wing damage. But it looks like Liquefied's going to go long on the hards. Looks like a hard strat from these two. These two might be looking to go till the end of the race. There's a battle between... Yeah, these guys look very close together. But Gulch is... Oh, is that a dive down? Oh, it's a spin! It's a spin! Gulch was trying to dive down the inside and he's just spun it. He's dropped right back down to P16. That is not what you'd want. Try to dive down there. The move, it looked like it was on, but it just was not on at that time. But it looks like we've got a bit of a battle in the mid pack here. 4 cars together. We've got King and Wild Ackerman and Andreas. Ouch, my chin. Ivsky, a lot of drivers together. We've also got DJ Limpdick. But it's like 11 to 14 are all... They're all in like a... Going to be in all like a DRS slipstream train. And DRS has been enabled. It will not be enabled on the first DRS zone, but the second DRS zone. So all these drivers bunched up together. But it is about... I want to say it's about P9 to P15 are all just... Oh, we got another spin. Is that Mr. Cap? What's happened there? Mr. Cap spun as well? God, we're missing out on all the action. All the action's going on. Mr. Cap, he's trying to make up positions here. Dropped down to P13. Was in a good position. But it looks like we've got a lot going on. A lot going on and a lot that I can't keep up with, but... There is so many drivers. Oh, and it's another spin. Wild Ackerman. That's a third spin of the night. The two McLarens. Gulch has retired. So Gulch is out of the session. He is pulled over and parked it. He's retired from the session. Wild Ackerman spinning there. But we have 10 and 12. We got 10 and 11 nice and close together. Mr. Cap trying to make up ground, so he is going to try and get in this fight. We've had a collision here between the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri. Ouch, my chin has rear-ended the AlphaTauri of Ivsky. Whoever predicted that Ouch My Chin would rear-end Ivsky, or Ivsky would rear-end Ouch My Chin, I think it's the other way around. It looks like Ivsky's rear-ended him. Yeah, he's got no front wing, so Ivsky's going to be diving it in for a new wing, but it looks like DJ Limpdick, Mr. Cap. Mr. Cap got the DRS. Same with DJ Limpdick trying to catch up and get past. And they've just binned it. Oh, you binned it, mate. Oh, Gulch. Oh, that's unfortunate, my guy. Sorry to hear, man. You were doing pretty... Oh, we got another red. What's going on there? The grid is very, very spread out. Yeah, you got on the curb. No. We hate to see that. Curbs are not friendly in this game. Not at all. Not in this track even. We got King and Andrea Cortez not far behind King here. Can he be looking to make a move on the straight down here? No, not quite. Not close enough. Not quite close enough. But Alex Dickinson. Looks like we've got a battle between these two here. What's going on here? Please show me the battle. Oh, well, there was a battle. It looked like there was position changes between the two here, but it looks like Alex Dickinson's dropped back. I don't think this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the softs were a good option. In my opinion, because if you swap, I get it if you swap to the softs, you want to make up ground, but wouldn't it be easier to go on the mediums and just go long and then put the softs on if you have to? But it looks like Iv's Gear XC will be going long. PPR's dropped. What's this now? We got a battle at the front here. Terminator, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. GameSpy's got a penalty. I think they've come in too. I think the Ferraris are... no? Not the Ferraris? No. They must have got a penalty for corner cutting. My bad. But Rudy is effective leader of this race currently. PTR, sorry. Very, very, very close behind with the DRS. Just kind of trailing now. Keeping it in that slipstream DRS zone. Staying nice and close. Excuse me. Could be a battle for first here at Bahrain. Oh, sorry. Excuse. HMS GameSpy is lurking in the background there. But I think PTR will be looking to get past on this straight here. Here we go, coming down the main straight. Hasn't even got DRS yet, and it's just all over the rear wing of Rudy here. I don't want to see a collision, but it looks like nice placement of the car there. Kind of going to the middle to get the inside, forcing the Williams outside. But we've got the inside line for turn 3 there, and he's looking to come past. He wants through, but it's nice defense from Rudy Kronstrom here. Brilliant defense. We'll go. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, we had a pit stop there. Pit stop from Alex Dickinson, who's going on the hards. Onto the hards for the rest of the race by the looks of it, and looks like we have a battle pack here between DJ Limpdick, MJ Online. Nice and close. Has a bit of advantage with the medium tyres, but the medium tyres will go off quicker than what the hards will, so who's really at the advantage here? We'll find out. Can they keep up on the back straight? It looks like it is a very tight-knitted 4 here, P6 to P9 with Rodriguez. If I butchered your name, man, I am so sorry. But yeah, these guys are on old mediums, 11 lap old mediums. I reckon they will be looking to either get onto a fresh set of mediums soon or a fresh set of hards. But it looks, oh no, thought they might have been coming in. Mr. Cap not far behind, trying to push up on the Red Bull. Hasn't quite got the straight line speed. You can see him kind of catching, but just not enough, not at a quick enough rate. Oh, bit of a traction loss there, and Mr. Cap has just capitalized. I'm going to make that pun every time on that, and that is P6. That was a nice overtake with the Red Bull now in behind. Out of contention for P6. Might get P6 back, but just lost traction out of turn 2, and that can be a killer. But it looks like Terminator has switched to the soft option. No idea what's going on there, but not looking good. Maybe Terminator is going to use softs and just absolutely smash past everyone. But JS44 overtaking Alex Dickinson. Let's go back up to the front and see what's going on up here. These two are still tightly knitted together, very close together. The Williams just lurking right in behind Rudy here. Rudy's been putting up a really good defense, but the Williams is he's just kind of lurking. A bit of a nudge. It looks like they're nudging. I think they are, but Rudy just trying to defend. He's parked his car in the middle there, gone wide. Can he capitalize on that? PTR. Ooh, he's been shoved onto the curb there, but he has DRS for the next zone. Is he doing this to... I don't know whether they're toying around or not. He's kind of making the race interesting by just lurking behind him. But if these two keep squabbling, we might have the Ferrari join in. Looks like King and Andrea Cortez are close together as well, fighting for P4. Oh, a little lag spike there. He got up on the curbs nicely. Bit of a curb. Mr. Cap coming through with the Red Bull of Rudiger's capitalizing on ooh, bit of traction loss there, which has let DJ Limdick straight through. I'm sending messages. Why? Hmm? Jeez. Anyway, I think the Red Bull of Rudiger is coming back at DJ Limdick. They're looking. These three are actually looking particularly close to each other. Can we see them all catch up? Coming into the first corner, trying to break slipstream there, and the Red Bull is just soared past. Is he going to go for a dive bomb? No, he's going to hold on to his position there. But oh, the Alpine trying to slip through. He's just kind of shoved him off there. I don't think he saw him. But DJ Limdick trying to make a move down the inside there just wasn't going to work. Wasn't quite going to work just yet, but these guys are very close. Wild Ackerman pitting for the hards, going. That'll be an ouch my chin in for the hards as well, so they will be going to the end of the race on that tyre, on that compound. MJ Online on mediums, probably pushing those mediums to the end as well. So a lot of pit stops, a lot of people going on hards. It really is. What's going on there? Looks like they might have lost traction. Oh, we just missed it, so we might look back on the replay a bit later and have a look there. We'll look back in the stream. But DJ Limdick trying to push up on the McLaren of Mr. Cap. Mr. Cap doing very well up there in P6. King is about 3 seconds in front, trying to catch Andrea on 11 lap old mediums. There's a lot of drivers on older mediums, which we might, hopefully will see. Alex Dickinson, another 3 second penalty for multiple warnings of corner cutting, by the looks of it. These two have switched places, and it looks like PTR got the move done, and that is P1. Rudy Kronstrom held up a very, very good defense for a while there, but he's looking to come back on the straight here. These two having a very entertaining fight up front. He goes a little bit deep, but it's dangerous to try and make a move through these corners because you will probably crash. But these guys are very close. So Rudy is going to be at a disadvantage here. No DRS, while PTR has the DRS. We get a yellow flag. George looks like he has come off, probably lost traction on on corner 12, which is a dangerous corner. Now, PTR kind of lurking in the background here, trying to keep this race interesting. But we've got GameSpy here. Oh, and it's a loss of traction through P12. P12 can catch people out if you put the power down too much. But oh, whoa, bit of unsafe re-entry there. The stewards are going to be looking to maybe a penalty there. But there was a bit of an unsafe re-entry in front of Andrea Cortez. But it looks like the Red Bull of Rodriguez has also done the same thing. So a lot of drivers on the older compounded tyres will be losing traction through that corner, going at the speeds they are. And as we have seen, GameSpy is coming in for a new set of tyres, and it's the mediums, it's the yellow wall tyres and the mediums, but he is serving penalty by the looks of it. I think it was a 5 second penalty he was serving there, and that's dropped him down to P9. But those mediums will last him to the end of the race, so he does not have to worry about any pit stops now. Is he going to get out in front of Wild Ackerman? Wild Ackerman very, very close, but he gets out in front of him. Wild Ackerman on very fresh, hard tyres. And it's a corner cut. It's a 3 second penalty for multiple warnings of corner cutting. He's corner cut the curb there, and he is looking for an inside He was, yeah, it looked like he was going to inside lunge there, but it looks like he held back, and he will lurk behind the Ferrari of GameSpot. Bit of an unfortunate spin for him because he had quite an amount of ground covered, but he was fair way. He was pretty close to, and I think it was Andrea he was close to, but yeah, Andrea just kind of in a little bit in no man's land. A lot of drivers are in no man's land at the moment, but Rudy Cronstrom backing out of the battle with PTR. Looks like they are coming in for the final stop of the night onto the yellow walls. A lot of drivers going from the soft medium strat, which is of course the fastest strat to go. Mr. Cap TV on the 17 laps on his tires, but will we see an in lap for Mr. Cap? He's 15 seconds behind the leader, 15 seconds trailing. You may see a pit stop from him. A lot of drivers coming in to serve their final stop of the night to get the fresh mediums, and Andreas comes out, the fresh medium tires. A lot of drivers coming out on their outlap with the mediums. GameSpot going back into the pits. Huh. But Ria's change of strategy here, going onto the soft, going onto the red walls. The soft compound of tires. That's an interesting choice. Can they make those tires last 11 laps? 11 laps around the track. I think it's about 12 laps. But PTR on 12 lap old yellow wall mediums. Mr. Cap on 17 lap old tires. He will be wanting to pit soon. He's got to be careful through here. He's only taking 6th gear, which is probably the smart decision there to keep traction and make sure he doesn't bin it. So, and we've got a sector 2. It's a Haas. It's the Haas of Liquefied. Oh, I missed it. I don't know what happened there, but he might have spun. Rudiger's on the softs just in front. Oh, it goes a bit wide there. And he's just going to re-enter. He's not going to bounce the curb and damage the floor. But yes, PTR has just served their pit stop, the last pit stop on the mediums. Got really nice and close. Can he jump him? Can he jump him? It looks like he jumped him, but I think PTR might have let him jump him. So we can get that battle back on and going. MJ Online, effectively P3 on the 4 lap old mediums. They will not need to come in. They can probably finish the race on those set of tyres. Andrea Cortez, a lot of drivers on 1 lap old tyres. The 9 lap old hard races of Liquefied and JS44. They will probably finish the race on those tyres unless they come in for softs near the end. Alex Dickinson sitting down in last. And a lot of drivers, and they are very far away from each other. But oh, there is a battle. Where's that battle? Is that up here? No, it's on the main straight. I don't know who that is though. I think it's these guys. Yeah, it's these guys here. It's Terminator and JS44. This is the battle that's going on. JS kind of weaving. Maybe trying to get heat into the tyres, I don't know. But Terminator is on 7 lap old softs. But PTR has just gotten a 3-second penalty, probably a corner cutting warning penalty. Oh, and he's clattered the rear end of that car, and he's out of the race. Terminator DNF'd. Oh, and he's just shattered the car on that wall there. Lost traction. The softs probably went off. But we have a safety car after that accident. That is sad to see. That's another DNF of the race. And Wild Ackerman taking the chance going into the pits to get a fresh set of tyres. Probably wise decision. Drivers, if they have the sets of tyres, can come in and get a fresh set of tyres. Mediums it is to the end of the race. A fresh set of mediums, and the grid's bunched up. They'll be able to make up some ground, hopefully. But we have Liquefied getting off the 11 lap old tyres, going onto a very fresh set of mediums. Fresh set of mediums for the rest of the race. A lot of drivers will be looking like JS44 getting off them hards as well. You got George. Alex Dickinson decides to stay out on the hards. So they might be going to finish the race on those. But a lot of drivers come in. Look like that might have been a win. Or a drive-through penalty for Rodriguez. Speeding under the safety car. And that is not what we want. It's not what you would want at all. Speeding under safety car and getting a drive-through. That's going to set him back. But this should make the race much more exciting, as the grid will be very bunched up. But we have JS and George on the softs. They can capitalize on the very grippy Mr. Cap coming in for softs and the safety car, so that's perfect for him. Rodriguez is going to have to come in soon for the drive-through penalty, but it looks like we are going to be watching the grid bunch up with Rudy Kronstrom, effective leader of the race. PTR behind on the much fresher, well, 1 lap fresher tyres. It could be close between these two. How have we enjoyed the race today, guys? The commentary might have been a bit flat today, but it's kind of hard to keep up with everything that's going on. There's a lot going on. 3 DNFs from crashes. My DNF because it decided to put me in a car. But so far it's been a very interesting race. I mean, I've quite enjoyed it. It's been very, very eventful. Rudy Kronstrom getting the heat into those tires. Got a lot of drivers swerving, getting heat into those tires. That Alpha Tauri is doing quite well. I mean, all the cars are on. All the cars are even. Andreas has been running a good race. P4. Might be. This isn't really good for the people with penalties, because they don't want to go in and serve the penalty because, you know, they're just going to get held up. Then they have to change tires, but then they don't want to go to the end of the race, because then it's just going to get added onto their end race time, and then they're going to lose positions, which it sucks. But that's racing, you know. And Wild Ackerman, what's going on there? Oh, we've had a collision. Rodriguez has crashed into Wild Ackerman, but Wild Ackerman's out. What's going on there? He just crashed straight into the back of Ivsky. That was bizarre, to say the least, really. He's just absolutely clattered the back of that Alpha Tauri. No idea what's going on there. He was running fine, fresh set of mediums, just, you know, just driving, and then we just see him absolutely rear end, maybe, just no idea. Couldn't tell ya. Very, very bizarre. Oh no! Ivsky's out. Just spun under safety car. Just lost traction. Trying to warm up the tires. Just lost traction and straight into the wall. It's another 2 cars down and out. We're down to 15 on the grid. Haha. Luke Fight's got 69 on his car. I'm sorry. That was just immature. But Mr. Cap went very long. You both said it. You both said it and both misspelt responding. Wait, who else is out? Someone else is out. No? No. You both said it. Okay, you forgot an N. And the Styler, you put an M. What's going on, you bots? Agreed, Nick. Bots. Video on the other screen, we're playing New World. Ah, gotcha. The drivers. I missed it if the safety car. I think the safety car's coming in this lap by the looks of it. Everyone's bunched up here. We're about to see. I missed the prompt, but I think it's coming in. And yes, sir, safety car is in this lap. So we've got Rudy, PTR. Oh, here we go. Green flag running. Green flag is about to drop. Someone in the pits. MJ Online in the pits and done for speeding in the pits. So there you go. Another 5-second penalty to add to the list of penalties today. But MJ Online is swapping to the softs. Very late to swap to the softs. Don't imagine what they're going to be able to do there. We've had another accident. The Hass of Liquefied is just another one out. He's spun. He's in the wall. And yeah, it's another one out. So 13 runners in this race. A lot of accidents, a lot of crashes, but PTR is taking off now, leaving Rudy into the dust. Rudy is second down with Andrea right in behind there. The safety car league. Well, I mean, it's an open league, so you know, shit happens. It's racing. Oh, why am I swearing? But that happens. Stuff. Yeah. But P3 for Andrea Cortez sitting right behind Rudy. I want to watch this because we might see a move happen here. There's no DRS for another couple laps because it hasn't been activated yet. It got disabled. It hasn't been enabled yet. So I think it's another 3 laps until it's enabled. But he's got overtake still. You've got the slipstream still. Mr. Cap overtaking King on the soft tyres. He's breaking out of the slipstream. No move there just yet. Maybe the next laps. And we have Jordan JS44 in the pit. So what's going on there? Maybe a bit of a collision there and broken wings. No idea what's going on. But they are going on to fresh softs again. But does Rudiges have to serve that drive-through penalty? I haven't seen anything for it yet. Thought he might have had to serve the penalty, but Jordan JS44 on the freshest softs. Alex Dickinson is 32 seconds down on JS, and he's got a penalty. I think his position is a bit set in stone, but 4-second gap, 4.5-second gap. PTR has pulled on everybody. He's just pulled a blinder and just, turned off the lights and just sent it out the door. He's gone. Absolutely gone. With Rudy being troubled by Andrea right behind that Alpine. Just creeping. Nice cornering there. He's got overtake. Can we see him move into turn 14 and 15? Breaking out of the slipstream, coming on side by side. Can he? Oh, he backs out. Smart decision. He backs out. He just wasn't alongside enough. But PTR 27.173. Still no DRS just yet. I think we'll get DRS back on the next lap for the final laps of the race. But he's going for the move, he's going for it, and it's down the inside. He's broken enough. Oh, there's a bit of a collision there on the side there. Oh, and another collision. GameSpy just clattered straight into the side of Rudy Kronstrom, but he's gotten the position. He has taken the position. Clattered into the side of the AlphaTauri, but he is pushing up. He's pushed up into the podium positions, and he wants a go at Andrea here. These guys are so close together. Mr. Cap coming into the battle. DJ Limpdick in the battle as well. The mid-pack is just crazy. It's going off here. They're all in the thick of it. They're all pushing for podium right now. It's gonna go down to the wire here. But DRS is back. I didn't see it. It must have come back when last lap. But everyone's got DRS. There's gonna be a massive DRS train on the next straight, or the main straight. Driver's got to watch the throttle here as to not crash. But Mr. Cap will probably have the advantage on the softer tyres, yet they might go off though to the dying stages of the race. Everyone on the mediums will be fine till the end of the race, and Ouchmachin on the hards is perfectly fine on what he's got. But here we go. Everybody down the main straight here. Are we going to see any overtakes? Cap damaged his wing. Oh, we've got King just shooting past the outside there. Oh, bit of collision. Coming into that corner, Mr. Cap trying to defend the position. King going back down the inside. These two are side by side right now. Mr. Cap got DRS and pushing hard, but Andrea sitting in P2. King and Mr. Cap are still battling. Mr. Cap taking back his position with King sitting right in behind. This is a crazy battle here. Will he go down the... No, he backs out of that. He's holding back until the next straight. Doesn't want to collide with him again. But will he get him on this straight? He will get DRS. No DRS for Mr. Cap. But it looks like he's just stormed off. He's pulled a bit of a gap. We've got a once. Ooh, we've got a yellow. A yellow flag right at the back here. Oh, Andrea Cortez with a 3-second penalty. Not good, not good, not good. A lot of penalties. King and Mr. Cap are still fighting. We might just stay on. Oh, he's hit his side. He's hit the side of him there. Yeah, good old shove. But he's got DRS. He is storming down the side of King. Mr. Cap and King still duking it out. He had DRS. He won't have DRS for this next straight. These two are just going at it with each other, fighting for P6. But will he come back at him for the next corner? Will we see another dive? Is he going to dive for it? No, he backs out of that situation there. He's just... We've got these four sitting together. Dre's HMS, Rudy, and DJ Limpdick. Onto the stage, please. And they are duking it out on the 8 to 9 lap old mediums. 10-second gap. PTR has pulled on everybody. He's pulled a blinder, like as usual. Coming up to turn 13 there. Through this, coming onto the start of the third sector. Let's go, Andre. Let's go, Andre. Yeah, and Andre's doing pretty well, holding P2 down. He has got a penalty though, so that will see him drop down the order. So he might get effective. I think he is effective P5, maybe further down. But King and Mr. Cap still duking it out down the straight. And King has the inside line, but doesn't get the best traction. Mr. Cap gets the better traction, gets out in front, gets DRS, pulling away, and that's another 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings for DJ Limpdick. 3-second penalty. I don't know how many penalties he has, but let's have a look at how many penalties these guys have racked up. But DJ Limpdick has a 3-second penalty. Andrea Cortez 6-second penalty. And look at the action here. These two just absolutely duking it out. Oh, and it's collision. That was a big shove. King getting very aggressive, throwing elbows. I expect a lot of damage there. 6-second penalty, so he will drop down to P5. So Andrea Cortez is effective P5 by the looks of it. DJ Limpdick will drop nowhere because he's got a 7-second gap on Mr. Cap, and we've got 5-second penalties for Rodriguez and MJ, which won't see them drop, and Alex Dickinson with a 3-second penalty at the end there. But here are the position changes for the race currently, and oh, Mr. Cap gone wide. King getting the jump on him. That was a nice move there. I think Mr. Cap will get DRS down this straight, and Rodriguez has just extended his penalty, so there's another penalty for him. And here we go, Mr. Cap getting an absolutely brilliant run through there, DRS, and just pushing hard, pushing home. We are on the effective final. We are on the final lap of the race. So we go. Looks like PTR coming to lap Alex Dickinson here. This is Alex. I think this is Alex Dickinson's first outing with Aston Martin. Same with Ackerman's first outing with Alfa Romeo, but sadly DNF'd. A lot of drivers DNF'd today, including myself, who wasn't actually really racing, just decided to throw me in a car. Why not? Andrea Cortez still can't pull the gap on GameSpy, but GameSpy is looking at P2. A lot of drivers looking to move up after Andrea has his time added to the end of his race time. But Mr. Cap, well, King has dropped. It looks like he might have lost traction and just dropped down. But Mr. Cap pushed up to P6, and now he doesn't have to stress too much. Ouch My Chin is coming to trouble him, but I think he'll be able to hold him off until the end of the race. So the softs have worked in his favour. He's driven brilliantly on them. Ouch My Chin just trying to push home. But we have the finishing drivers, and PTR has dropped to 5th. Hold on, let's see. Penalties. There's a lot of penalties. It doesn't say who's done what, but yeah, that is the end of the race. That was a pretty crazy race with HMS GameSpy sitting in first. I don't know whether this is the final standings because I don't know what's happened here. Rudy Kronstrom. He took the flag. Alright. I kind of lost what's going on. Yeah, it glitched. Yeah, it's glitched, but that is the end of the race. That was a brilliant race from everybody, Mr. Cap. From 16th to 5th. It glitched, so we will look at the standings at the end. Here we go. Just wait for it. We're on board with Mr. Cap. Brilliant driving from him. Driver of the day. Well-deserved driver of the day. Moving up 10 positions. Here we are at the podium. Sitters. I don't know whether this is correct or not. I don't actually know. But, they celebrate. Right. Where's the champagne? They have empty bottles. What the yes, my thoughts exactly, Nick. What the fudge? Anyway, that was a Codemasters, you're brilliant. It says HMS GameSpy at 1. Weird. Graphic settings? Okay, someone needs to confirm who won because I have no idea who has won. They're saying that. Is this the same? No idea. Yeah, I know PTR won. He crossed the line first. I saw that. He had a massive gap on everybody. Yeah, PTR won. Yeah, I saw that. Andrea Cortez dropped to 5th because he had penalties. He had about 5 seconds. I've got no idea what happened, guys. But that was a crazy race. Yeah, so I currently have no standings because I have no idea who won. Sorry, not who won, who came after number 1. But, yeah, PTR, that was mega drive from him. Yes, the game is an absolute joke. Because I just want to know who won. Hold on. How do I navigate this? Can I go into the theater and it tells me like my last race? Is this the race? This is the one that just... No, that's... Oh no, that's from the spawning. This is all my highlight. No, it doesn't do multiplayer highlights. That sucks. Anyway, standings will be confirmed. Yeah, that was insane. Sorry about the glitch at the end. PTR did win the race. It was a beautiful drive from him. Mr. Cap TV with driver of the day. But yeah, that will be it from me. That was round 3 Bahrain, and we are off to... Pretty sure we are off to Zandvoort next race. Next Sunday. So that will be the race to look out for. Very hard track to navigate. Very hard track to navigate. Very hard track to overtake on. But yes, I am driver of the day because I DNF'd on the first lap. Thank you very much. I won the race by not winning the race and just retiring straight at the start. Can't lose if you just don't race. That'll be me. That'll be it for me. Thank you for everybody who tuned into the race. It was a pleasure to commentate for you guys. I am Aussie Oxide, and I will see you guys next Sunday for Zandvoort. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.